we will discuss 12 powerful acts. As nothing bothers you today before we start, I request please subscribe, Virtue's Way, to learn more about Stoicism. The more you reveal your pain, the more people may want to hurt you. Therefore, in the next few minutes, focus on the content. Act number 1. Cultivate inner strength. In the pursuit of acting as if nothing bothers you, the Stoic lesson of cultivating inner strength stands as a pillar of resilience and self-mastery. Stoicism encourages individuals to build a fortress of mental fortitude, developing a robust mindset capable of withstanding the storms of life. This inner strength is not a shield against feeling emotions, but a mastery over one's reactions to them. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasized the power of self-discipline, urging individuals to focus on what they can control: their thoughts, actions, and attitudes. The advice embedded in this lesson is to start small. Gradually expose yourself to discomfort and challenges, allowing your inner strength to grow incrementally. Just as physical muscles strengthen with consistent exercise, your mental resilience develops through intentional practice. Act number 2. Embrace adversity. Acting as if nothing bothers you involves a profound acceptance of adversity as an integral part of life's tapestry. Stoicism teaches that challenges are not merely inconveniences, but opportunities for personal growth and self-discovery. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic Roman emperor, wrote extensively about facing adversity with courage and maintaining tranquility amid chaos. The advice here is to approach difficulties with a mindset of curiosity. Instead of resisting or resenting challenges, view them as puzzles to solve or lessons to learn. Embracing adversity with an inquisitive spirit can transform obstacles into stepping stones on your journey toward becoming a more resilient and enlightened individual. Act number 3. Focus on the present moment. The Stoic lesson of focusing on the present moment echoes the mindfulness practices of today. Acting as if nothing bothers you requires a deliberate choice to anchor your consciousness in the now. Seneca, another prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of living each day as if it were your last. The advice tied to this lesson is to cultivate mindfulness through practices such as meditation or simply paying close attention to your surroundings. By redirecting your attention from past regrets or future anxieties to the richness of the present moment, you enhance your capacity to face challenges with a clear and undistracted mind. Act number 4. Accept the unchangeable. One of the fundamental Stoic principles is acknowledging and accepting the limits of your control. Acting as if nothing bothers you involves embracing a serene acceptance of the unchangeable aspects of life. Epictetus, in his teachings, stressed the importance of distinguishing between what is within and beyond our control. The advice accompanying this lesson is to practice the serenity prayer. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. This simple yet profound mantra encapsulates the essence of Stoic acceptance and can guide your mindset in navigating life's complexities. Act number 5. Cultivate gratitude. To act as if nothing bothers you, Stoicism suggests cultivating gratitude as a powerful antidote to discontent. Seneca remarked that true wealth is to want for nothing, and gratitude is the gateway to this wealth. The Stoic advice here is to keep a daily gratitude journal. Take a few moments each day to reflect on the things you're thankful for, whether big or small. This practice redirects your focus from what is lacking to the abundance that already exists in your life. By fostering gratitude, you develop a mindset that can withstand the storms of life, with an appreciation for the positive aspects that persist despite difficulties. Act number 6. Maintain emotional equanimity. The Stoic lesson of maintaining emotional equanimity underscores the importance of a steady and composed emotional state. Epictetus taught that it is not events themselves, but our interpretations of them that cause emotional distress. The advice tied to this lesson is to practice emotional detachment without suppressing your emotions. When faced with a challenging situation, take a step back and observe your emotional response. Ask yourself if the intensity of your emotions aligns with the situation's gravity. This self-awareness empowers you to respond to challenges with a measured and balanced emotional state. Act number 7. Practice detachment. Acting as if nothing bothers you involves practicing a healthy form of detachment. While Stoicism encourages engagement with the world and meaningful relationships, it also advocates for maintaining inner independence from external circumstances. The Stoic advice here is to recognize the impermanence of all things. Whether it's material possessions, relationships, or personal achievements, understand that external factors are subject to change. By cultivating a mindset that appreciates the present but isn't overly attached to specific outcomes, you fortify yourself against the disruptions caused by life's inevitable fluctuations. Act number 8. Exercise rationality. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of approaching life with reason and logic, rather than being swayed by irrational emotions. To act as if nothing bothers you, cultivate a rational mindset that can navigate challenges with clear thinking. Epictetus famously said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." The advice accompanying this lesson is to engage in regular self-reflection. Examine your thoughts and reactions to various situations, challenging irrational beliefs and replacing them with rational perspectives. By training your mind to think critically, you empower yourself to face difficulties with a balanced and logical approach. Act number 9. Develop resilience. Resilience is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. To act as if nothing bothers you, the Stoic lesson of developing resilience suggests seeing setbacks not as defeats but as temporary obstacles. Marcus Aurelius remarked that the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. The advice here is to embrace the concept of post-traumatic growth. Instead of viewing challenges solely as threats, recognize their potential to catalyze personal development. Every trial you face is an opportunity to cultivate resilience, emerging from difficulties stronger and more adaptable than before. Act number 10. Choose your reactions. A fundamental aspect of Stoicism is the understanding that while you may not control external events, you retain control over your reactions to them. Acting as if nothing bothers you involves a conscious choice in how you respond to life's challenges. Epictetus emphasized that people are disturbed not by things, but by their views of them. The advice accompanying this lesson is to practice the pause. When faced with a challenging situation, take a moment before reacting impulsively. Consider alternative perspectives and choose a response that aligns with your values and long-term goals. By exercising this conscious choice, you assert control over your emotional and behavioral reactions. Act number 11. Live in accordance with virtue. To act as if nothing bothers you, Stoicism encourages living in accordance with virtue. Virtue, according to the Stoics, is the highest good and the key to a flourishing life. The cardinal virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance serve as guiding principles. The advice here is to align your actions with these virtues. Regularly reflect on your decisions and behaviors, assessing whether they adhere to the principles of virtue. By living in accordance with these timeless values, you create a foundation for a life that is not easily disturbed by external circumstances, as your actions are rooted in enduring moral principles. Act number 12. Maintain humility. The Stoic lesson of maintaining humility is a reminder that, despite our efforts, we are but a small part of a vast and intricate universe. Recognizing the limits of our understanding and influence fosters a mindset of openness and receptivity. The Stoic advice here is to practice the perspective of the view from above. Imagine looking down upon the earth from a cosmic vantage point, realizing the insignificance of individual concerns in the grand scheme of the universe. This practice instills a sense of humility, encouraging you to approach challenges with a broader perspective and an appreciation for the interconnectedness of all things. Before leave, not forget like the video and subscribe the channel. Thank you for watching.